The danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads, by a lot.
Are humans obsolete? Here's why Elon Musk says we are. Musk warned us that AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
Поднимающийся с Земли быстро увеличился в объеме.
Artificial intelligence intrigues and scares us all. The fact that it will reach singularity is the biggest fear right now. According to researchers, artificial general intelligence will be humanity's greatest and last accomplishment. Just imagine machines being conscious and improving themselves without any assistance from us. It could reach far beyond our capabilities. It's kind of scary. Many of us can tell the difference between a cat and a dog, but don't know the difference between a pug, an English bulldog, and a French bulldog. Well, AI has no problem with that. It can differentiate between all of them. Now, you must be thinking that it's just recognizing some dog's breed. That's not a very important task, but it is. Think of image processing in the medical field, where recognizing a tumor can actually save your life. AI can do that better than any of us. AI is better than us in many tasks, and it will produce a tsunami of change in our lives. According to a report from McKinsey Global Institute, AI and robots will eliminate 73 million jobs by 2030, in just the USA alone. This rapid automation scares many of us. According to an estimation, 1/3 of the American workforce had to learn new skills just to survive. Unfortunately, Japan is already facing the sad reality.
私のトレイから一つずつお取りいただいてよろしいでしょうか。
Machines and robots can work tirelessly for 24 hours straight. They require little maintenance, and now, thanks to artificial intelligence, they can learn from their mistakes as well. The largest online retailer, Amazon, has over 200,000 robots that help to deliver more than 350 million different products. This automation helped Amazon with free and fast shipping and let it grow significantly over the past few years. Free shipping and 1 to 2 day shipping are the main reasons people chose Amazon over any other online retailer. Locust Robotics CMO Karen Leavitt says, "We are doubling or even tripling the productivity of the humans in the warehouse. And we're cutting down on the amount of walking that they do, probably 75 or 80%. These are people who, without the robots, would be walking 10 to 15 miles a day, and now they're down to just a few miles a day because they're interacting with the robots." Imagine walking into a restaurant and being greeted by a robot receptionist instead of any human. It asks you if you want to dine inside or outside. After sitting, a robot comes to you and takes your order. And suddenly, you notice that there aren't any humans in the restaurant. There are robots cooking, cleaning, and entertaining you. Will that make you happy or anxious? Well, this scenario is a near reality. It is already happening in Japan. In Nagasaki, a restaurant named Hen-Na has robots that serve food to customers. These human-like robots stir the batter and dole out ice cream in cones. The owner of the company hasn't stopped here. He runs a hotel where robots help their guests to check in their rooms and help with their luggage. As the customers flooded in, the hotel's robot army swelled. By 2017, it had 285 machines performing 27 different jobs that humans would typically do. A robot can make a hamburger, but what if it can sense the smell and taste of it? According to the International Federation of Robotics, the robots are increasingly used in factories around the world, with the current average of 126 robots per 10,000 employees in the manufacturing industry. Tesla's Gigafactory is the biggest example in which robots and other machines are doing a lot of work. It aims to utilize automation to the fullest. Humans are only involved in the manufacturing process of cars, but most of the work is automated. Tesla's main goal is to utilize state-of-the-art robotics and other technology innovatively and effectively. The factory at least contains 200 robots of different complexities and sizes, and each robot is worth at least $50,000. Some are even big enough to lift an entire car. Some are complex that can switch up their tools to perform different sets of tasks and carry out highly delicate tasks, while some are very simple, with proximity sensors and minimal programming. Dumb robots usually carry heavy parts from one part of the Gigafactory to another. Most of its robots are named after X-Men characters like Wolverine, Cyclops, and Iceman. Seeing the benefits of automation, the small business and even some home businesses are using it too, such as Perfect Forms, which saved the company $10,000 a year in printing costs alone and reduced time wasted in form processing by humans. The emergence of cheap sensors, networks, and machine learning allowed automated management systems to take on a more detailed supervisory role, and not just in structured settings like a warehouse, but wherever workers carry their devices. But AI will not just take away our jobs. Even animals and insects will be the victims of this automation. Just look at robo-bees.
There's all these really interesting open questions that must be solved if you're going to achieve this goal,
which are gearing up to do the crucial job of the simple honeybee. It pollinates 70% of the food crop species. Trees can be planted by the Growbot at a rate 10 times greater than a human labor force and with a greater likelihood of a healthy and productive tree. According to Mosh Vardy, who is a computer scientist at the US-based Rice University, says, "We are approaching a time when machines will be able to outperform humans at almost any task." He further added, "I believe that society needs to confront this question before it is upon us. If machines are capable of doing about any work humans can do, what will humans do?" He's actually correct. This revolution is not only raising questions like how we can make a living, it is raising some serious concerns like if we would be able to live on this planet as humans. Robots paired with AI will make them super intelligent humans. In China, the robocops have been assigned to survey highly frequented areas to find criminals and detect their activities. These robocops can search the database of millions of faces. With such development, these robots can take over many unexpected professions. We just can't compete with them. Even our experts won't be able to beat them. The world's top experts won't be able to outperform a well-trained AI system. Robots will take over any profession where good decisions need to be made. If we deploy them in different fields, they will generate more data, which will make them even better. It will become the hive brain of humanity. Vardy asked the question, does the technology we are developing ultimately benefit mankind? He further added, a typical answer is that if machines will do all of our work, we will be free to pursue leisure activities. I do not find this a promising future, as I do not find the prospect of leisure-only life appealing. I believe that work is essential to human well-being. Have you guys seen the film WALL-E? The humans in WALL-E are shown to be mindless consumers. Their clothes colors changed by robots when they are informed that a new one is in style. They receive their drinks from robot attendants, and they don't care about the earth. They don't even know about their children who are being taught by robots. In WALL-E, the humans may be biological, but their bodies were atrophied. They were using their minds and acted like robots, while robots were humans who had everything under control. In the film, the robot pilot of the ship, Otto, has taken over the controls and begun to think for itself. In line with its mission, it has destroyed evidence proving it is time to return to Earth and has manipulated captains for centuries. This futuristic film served as a cautionary tale. Will we become obsolete as shown in the movie? Humans must become cyborgs if they are to stay relevant in a future dominated by artificial intelligence. That was the warning from Tesla founder Elon Musk. Musk is worried that artificial intelligence will become more sophisticated, which will lead to mass unemployment. He said, there will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot can't do better. We should continue to add value to the economy, as we will see a closer merger of biological intelligence and digital intelligence. If we fail, we will become house cats to artificial intelligence. We are dependent on technology, and the kind of dependency we have will only increase with time. It will grow to a point where human intelligence and machine thinking effectively become one. According to Musk, to some degree, we are already a cyborg. You think of all the digital tools that you have. Your phone, your computer. There's a logic in Musk's vision of how humanity will evolve in the future, where robots will take away many of our jobs. We will deepen our ties with technology to a point where they will control us. To merge biological intelligence with digital intelligence, Musk will launch Neuralink as soon as possible. Some high bandwidth interface to the brain will be something that helps achieve a symbiosis between human and machine intelligence, which solves a control and useful problem. Neuralink is the future of technology, as humans can use it to operate machines with their brains. Neuralink is a gadget that will be surgically inserted into the brains using robotics by neurosurgeons. In this procedure, a chipset called the link is implanted into the skull. It has several insulated wires connected from the electrodes that are used in the process. So this brings the video to an end. What do you guys think about it? Will we become obsolete due to our dependency on technology? Is the merging of biological intelligence with technological intelligence the only solution left to prevent? Do you think it's safe to do that? Is Neuralink the only solution to deal with artificial general intelligence? Tell us in the comment section below, as we always love to read your comments. And also, tell us WALL-E is your favorite movie. Actually, don't. We already know it is. Thank you for watching.